Hello, welcome to the interface. I am Hari Kumar with the third episode of the wonderful story of the life of Prabhakara Siddha Yogi. Today I am going to narrate about two miraculous incidents performed by Prabhakara Siddha Yogi, one in Haripad and another at Kottayam. As I told you earlier in the previous episode, Prabhakara Siddha Yogi used to live in different places in Kerala under different names simultaneously. So it's a wonderful thing. At at each place, he had different missions. In Haripad and Kottayam and Pathanamthitta, he used to live among educated middle class. Middle class means especially the lower middle class people. His mission or goal among them was to reform them. And it was not just limited to individual lives, he reformed the society also. There were many superstitions existing in the society at that point of time. Though Kerala is said to be a very enlightened society which voted communists to power in 1950s itself, there are many superstitions existing in the society even now. So Prabhakara Siddha Yogi fought against them. First, I will tell about one such incident in Haripad. There used to live a lawyer there. He was practicing in the court, magistrate court there. And he was into drinking. He was almost addicted. And his family was in deep trouble. The man himself wanted to control his addiction, but he couldn't do anything. He felt helpless. He was from a very rich aristocratic family, but he started selling off his properties and spending all the money he got as fees on liquor. So one such day, he was sitting at a country liquor shop. At that time, remember, there used to be many shops in the area selling country liquor. Now the government has banned them and only Indian made foreign liquor is available. So country liquor used to be a bit cheaper also, on the cheaper side also. And the man was sitting in a shop when he saw suddenly an old man, a scruffy old man who looked like a vagabond, entered the shop. And he sat on a bench opposite to our lawyer. He was sharply looking at the face of the lawyer. The lawyer didn't like it. He was a very well-known figure in the area and people used to respect him. So he was not used to some beggar, an old man looking like a beggar staring at him. So, but he didn't mind. Then the bearer came. Our lawyer ordered 2 quarter bottles. Now the vagabond asked the lawyer, "Why are you not ordering me? Order one for me also." The lawyer now felt really angry. He shouted, "Who are you? We have not met till now, and now you are giving me orders? Get out, or I will kick you out," the lawyer said. The bearer was afraid. The lawyer was known to beat up people. So everybody in the shop thought that the old man will be soundly beaten up. But nothing that happened. The lawyer looked at the old man and he stared back at the lawyer. The story was told by the lawyer to my father. So he said, at the moment when the tramp looked me in my eyes, I felt like he, his eyes piercing me, and it was like he knew everything about me. That he felt, for a moment, I developed a fear. I thought this man is not an ordinary tramp. He may be something more. He could be a holy man. Suddenly, the lawyer regained his composure. The bearer was waiting. The lawyer yielded to the demand of the old man, and the bearer bought 3 bottles and placed it before the lawyer. Now the old man came. He opened the bottles and poured the country liquor into 2 glasses and had one glass without even adding water. So, and on the other glass, he poured some water and gave it to the lawyer. The lawyer had it, it felt like lemonade. And the man was gulping, the other man, the tramp was gulping down neatly. The lawyer again opened the next bottle. That was also lemonade. The lawyer felt very irritated. He was angry. At the same time, he felt that he was helpless before this man. And he walked out. The old man also followed him. Since the lawyer was a regular in the shop, they didn't ask for money because they knew that he will pay later. Both these people were walking. Then, at one stage, the lawyer stopped and asked the old man, "Why did you do this to me? I badly needed a couple of glasses." Then the old man said, "I deliberately came here. I knew you wanted to control your addiction, but you couldn't. I wanted to help you." The man said he realized that this could be Prabhakara Siddha Yogi, as he had heard about the mystic. Now the lawyer fell at the feet of Prabhakara Siddha Yogi. He blessed the lawyer and said, "My son, your is granted, and you will come out of this addiction, and you will never go back." The man told my father that he never, after that, he wanted to consume liquor. This is a wonderful story of reformation of a man who many times tried on his own and under pressure from his family to stop drinking, but he couldn't. This is one story. Now, let me tell you another story. This is about how Prabhakara Siddha Yogi stopped, or how Prabhakara Siddha Yogi ended the superstitious belief of people in a particular locality. In a place near Haripad known as Nangyargulangara, there lived an oracle. The oracle used to work as a manual laborer during the daytime. In the evenings, he would double up as an oracle. So this went on for some time, and the fraudster realized that being an oracle is a very profitable business. And then he started employing his agents also among the public, who spread a myth that the oracle had power, divine powers, and people flocked to him. Now he stopped all manual labor and he was a full-time oracle. Hundreds of people used to gather in his house, and he used to tell or make people believe that he had the darshan of Lord Krishna and he could solve any of their problems. So he used to make a lot of money. Not only that, his ashram became a den of bootleggers and liquor selling people. So the whole area was dominated by these people. They used to rob people of money, and the place became a notorious place in a couple of years. Prabhakara Siddha Yogi came to know about this and he decided to stop this. So one day he came to the ashram. Seeing Prabhakara Siddha Yogi, the oracle, was frightened. He knew that this man is capable of doing anything and putting an end to his trickeries. So then Prabhakara Siddha Yogi directly went to the oracle. He pulled a chair and sat beside the oracle. Now, people who surrounded the oracle, now some of them moved to Prabhakara Siddha Yogi and he started predicting their future. To some he told their previous lives, the events that happened in their lives. So there was a huge commotion. People moved towards Prabhakara Siddha Yogi, leaving the oracle. The oracle wanted to tell Prabhakara Siddha Yogi to get out of his ashram, but again he was helpless. Now, some of the ladies came, when the ladies came near, Prabhakara Siddha Yogi pulled them and made them sit on his lap. So there, that created a huge commotion. Some said that he was trying to molest ladies. And some said, no, he is a divine person and there might be some reason he is doing like that. He pulled some of them close to him. There was a huge commotion in the ashram. Some people were for him and some were against. Now it all started as a rancorous debate. Now, after some time, it became the people started fighting each other. In the fisticuffs, Prabhakara Siddha Yogi got up and landed a few blows on the oracle. The oracle was a big man with a huge paunch. Prabhakara Siddha Yogi landed a couple of kicks on his belly and he fell down. He wanted to get up. Some of his cohorts, acolytes, created a ring around him and tried to protect him. But Prabhakara Siddha Yogi was like a seasoned martial artist. He beat up all of them. And in some time, the commotion spread to the nearby areas and even the traffic through the road in front of the ashram was stopped. Immediately, police came. When Prabhakara Siddha Yogi saw the police, he climbed onto a big tree there and challenged the inspector to come up. So, police started throwing stones up to bring him down. But it was a mango tree. Prabhakara Siddha Yogi used to pluck mangoes and threw it back at the policemen. So then eventually they realized that they couldn't bring this man down unless they shot him down. And for that he didn't do any serious mistake also, so they couldn't do that. Then some policemen asked the sub-inspector, why can't we arrest this oracle, because it is because of him that all the trouble happens. So eventually the inspector decided to arrest the oracle, and they warned that Prabhakara Siddha Yogi not to repeat such acts again. They arrested the oracle and went away. Then Prabhakara Siddha Yogi climbed down and he laughed and said, My only aim was to end this fraud here. This man was cheating thousands of people. And not only that, he just created this. His ashram is a den of all types of criminals and antisocials. And I wanted to shut it down. Because they used to give bribes to policemen, they never intervened. So today, because of my act, they were forced to shut this criminal institution, shut down this criminal institution. So these two acts, for people who never knew Prabhakara Siddha Yogi, they will be surprised that is it right for a mystic to do indulge in such acts? Is it right for a mystic to spark violence? But Prabhakara Siddha Yogi's acts were aimed at reformation, and he knew that in certain kind of situations, just advice is not enough to stop it. So he acted boldly, and he was an unorthodox person, and he indulged in many such acts and reformed the society. So that was the important thing. In the first case, he reformed an addicted person. In the second case, he ended a superstition. This is for today. I will come with more wonderful miracles of Prabhakara Siddha Yogi in the next episode. Till then, goodbye and namaskar.